Alright, looks like everything is working. Should have it all set up. As usual, I'm just going to kind of wait until the ads condense, because I don't want people to get the pre-rolls. So, if I forget to remove this, which admittedly I probably will, thank you anyway. I hope you can bear with me for another minute or so until I can even start my pre-roll. And for those of you that do watch these episodes, thank you very much for going back and rewatching them. I do appreciate that. It's very nice to get a little more outreach and hopefully attract some more people to come hang out with me live. Because more than anything, I do this as a bored and lonely fellow. It's just nice having people to hang out with while I game. Anyway, I think the ads will probably start soon. Here we go. Okay. Gonna run my 3-minute ad break. Bear with me, please. And there we go. Alright. So, good morning. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're hearing this message, chances are you're watching either is a VOD from YouTube or Twitch. If you're not interested in hearing it, go ahead and scrub through the video until this screen goes away. This is just the pre-roll that I do to make sure people don't have to get pre-roll ads and they don't miss anything while they're joining. Let's see. Oh yeah, if you are watching on YouTube, I would very much appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. It helps out a lot, and quite frankly, it's just nice to know people are interested in this sort of long-form content. I try and make it as peaceful and relaxing as possible, so even if you want to use it as a sleep aid, hopefully there aren't any jump scares or terrible things for you to be interrupted while you're sleeping. If you're watching as a Twitch VOD, then I would very much appreciate your follow. I mentioned it a minute ago, but I do this mainly because I am a bored and lonely fellow. Having people live to chat with and hang out with is the ultimate goal and a wonderful thing. So if you'd like to do that, I would love to have you. If you're finding that you're having difficulty finding me online, then I would recommend... Hi, Nat! I would recommend that you join the Discord. There is a link in the bio for both Twitch and YouTube, so that you can find me online whenever I go live. You'll get notified whenever there's a new video uploaded to YouTube. If either system fails you, that's a good backup. On top of that, we have a great little community going of friends that hang out and chat with each other. We swap memes, we suggest games, and if you'd ever like to game with me, there are specific channels so we can arrange times to game either on stream or off stream. Plus, I try really hard to give people as much control as I can, meaning you get the option to vote on which game I play next, if there's something in my library you'd like to see me prioritize, if there's something you'd like to see me pick up during a Steam sale, or you also get a vote on what I use the bits and subs for in order to get new games. So, if that's something that interests you, go ahead and join. It's a wonderful thing to have more friends present, and I would very much appreciate seeing you there. We're still about 15 seconds out from ad ending, but I think that's close enough. Hopefully everybody else can hear me. So I will go ahead and disable this pre-roll GIF now, and we'll get back into the game. Oh, good. Well, thank you for joining, Nat. Thank you for joining, Doug. As always, I just do that so that you guys don't have to miss out on gameplay and chat while you're in the ads. I'm doing alright, thank you. Well, I appreciate that. Did you see, Nat? I just uploaded a little clip from the channel from yesterday. It was that one that I promised where I got jump scared and I made that stupid sound. Yeah, I forgot that guy was there. Also, hi Doug. How are you doing today? It's always tough balancing saying hello while also doing that pre-roll so you guys don't get lost in ads. Oh no. That's very not good. Have you seen a doctor or gone to the hospital for that, Doug? Because that doesn't sound pleasant. In fact, it sounds like if it's getting worse, that's not a good thing. I have to remember what we were doing here. Doug, you have to understand, the nerves that let us feel pain of different types are relatively close to the surface of our body. It's pretty possible you just burned those nerves off. Depending on how severe it is, that's a very good possibility. And I know that's not a nice thing to say, but there's a reason that we have to do sensation testing in medical practice before we do things. Yeah, hospital might be a good idea. Is it at least bandaged and coated by things? Like, is it still actively bleeding? I am very concerned. Yeah. Well, just please remember to get it looked at, especially if you think it's getting worse, because having you lose your hand because it got infected and didn't heal properly is not a good thing. Don't want that for you. That would be very bad. I am going to visit this island real quick. Do I have enough arrows? I do. Okay. So I don't remember what I was doing really the other day. How are you doing, by the way, Nat? You asked how I was doing, and I never asked how you were doing. Where is Grace? Was today the big day for the party stuff? Oh, there's Grace. Today was actual birthday. Got it, yeah. I can imagine that was a giant pain. Did everything work out for you, though? The translated invitations got conveyed properly? Worked out somewhat? Okay. Somewhat is probably better than not at all. Yeah. If you didn't know, she has a child. I forgot to make a new hook. I'm a dum-dum. Okay, back to the raft. Plank and 2 plastic. Yes. I know Doug is always surprisingly, Doug is always surprised by the fact that we are older. Just wait until one day it's your own friends that have kids, Doug, and you'll be looking at them like, what happened? Oh, well that's convenient. Piece of plastic, there we go. Alright. Well, I'm glad everything went semi-well, at least. I am curious about what the semi-well... Oh, I'm sorry, Doug. It sounded like things were going so well. What happened? Like you were straight up having sleepovers, and she had plans to come have a sleepover with you. What went wrong? I am being nosy as heck, by the way. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. It just... I think if you didn't want to tell us, you would not have mentioned it, so... I can understand how that's a very sad thing, and I'm sorry to hear it. Oh, well that's very cruel of her. That is exceptionally cruel of her. I don't want to speak ill of your friend or of your former friend, because I know you probably still think well of her. However, that was an exceptionally cruel and unusual thing to say. And so, in my opinion, probably better she's not a friend anymore. Because that was incredibly emotionally immature and harsh to say. No, that's not a trauma dump. You're not describing a traumatic event, just an event that happened in your life. And that is absolutely fair. Keep in mind, by the way, if you ever do need to, like, talk about this, feel free to let me know on Discord, and we can always, like, chat in DMs or on a channel if you don't want it to be known. Like, I'm okay with that. I don't want to bring the stream down, and especially if more people are around, but by the same token, that's not a huge deal. Also, I don't know if you guys saw, I was very sad. Apparently Chaos really didn't like the fact that I said we should try and keep religious and political topics off of stream. He left the Discord, and that makes me sad. But, I mean, yeah. It is unfortunate, but yeah. Well, just so... I guess that is a good similarity for you, Doug, is as sad as it is to lose friends and to have people that were hanging out go away, the reality is if they can't respect rules and boundaries, then it's probably for the best they're not here. And he will be missed. It is unfortunate that that particular rule and boundary got to him. But, you know, I gotta have people... I gotta choose who I surround myself with to make this a space that we can all be happy. And it's not always a pleasant thing to have to lay down the law like that, but the reality is, it is better for us in the long run. Well, thank you. I did try real hard not to be, like, cruel or mean about it, and I didn't disagree with him. It was literally just... let's not talk about this on stream. And so, for what it's worth, Doug, I understand your predicament a little more closely recently. And, yeah, that's how I'm choosing to think of it. I hope you can think of it in a similar way. That although it's unfortunate, it might be for the best. And hey, until you find a new friend, we are here for you. You're more than welcome to come hang out whenever you want. It's great to have you. And I hope that brings you some comfort in the meantime. Oh. I don't know about the best, but I'll do my best to be good, friend. Potato shakes. I feel like that was a missed opportunity to say potato salad. Maybe that's just me. Maybe you guys don't have potato salad in France. I don't know. But that's how I would have done it. Potato salad. I could really go for some potato salad right now, to be honest. Now that I've said that. Yeah, see, I figured you might not. Okay. And potato salad is just a type of side dish that goes with a lot of things in North America. It's potatoes and mayonnaise and some veggies. And depending on what version you have, also eggs sometimes. It's pretty good. It's just, you know, different. So in my case, whenever I think of a potato something, potato salad usually comes to mind. I need... Here's this watermelon. Oh no. Oh no. Did I get the watermelon? Or did I grab the seeds? I didn't get either. Okay, let's drop you off. I'm kind of starving to death, so I'm trying to find food. Yeah. There's actually a couple of different kinds. So there's the North American potato salad, which is like large chunks of potato, cooked potato, obviously, that's been mixed up with, or mashed up sometimes, with egg and mayonnaise and things. It's a lot softer and more of an incoherent mixture. And then there's a Portuguese potato salad that my mom always used to make, and that had much larger chunks of things in there. So it was like tuna fish, potato, carrot, egg. I think there were some other things too. Olives and olive oil were some of the main toppings. The Portuguese have very specific diets. Yep, sometimes. Yep. That's a good way to put it. Alright, put these in here, put these up here. I'm gonna go cook some of this head meat. Let's see. Oh, good. I did cook more meat here. I'm not sure. I think there is also an Italian version of potato salad. I could be wrong about that. But, yeah, there's just a whole bunch of different types. Where is the rest of my stuff? Oh, well, we'll just cook this. See, that one I didn't know. What's in a Japanese potato salad, Nat? I have never heard of the Japanese one before. Ah, right. I gotta up this. We're gonna remove you. And I'm gonna harvest these flowers. Remove this too. Corn, mayo, sometimes egg, other veggies. Okay, okay. Corn is interesting. I haven't had corn in potato salad before. Huh. That's surprising. Yeah. You can tell me if you want, Doug. If you'd rather keep it a little more private, then absolutely you can tell me on Discord. I mean, I think the reason most people want to avoid trauma dumping or like talking about overly sad things is more to do with the fact that when it starts, it can consume a lot of time. And I just don't want it monopolizing the entire subject of the stream. I hope that makes sense. Like, I'm absolutely happy to hear you out. I just don't want to make it the entire focus of stream. Does that make sense? Is that reasonable for you? Because I 100% am on board with supporting you. I know this was a very sad event. Just, yeah. That would be the only thing I'd be concerned about. Okay. In that case, sure. Go ahead. Gotta put this away too. Oh, I have more honey. Good. Gonna go put this into my fuel canister. There we go. And hopefully these will automatically fill to the max. Yes, good. Oh yeah, I still gotta do these too. Alright, I'm going to go toss these overboard. That one. Sand, I think, can go in here because I'll use it pretty frequently. I take these. And these go up here. Actually, I do need a couple more nails. Ah. Well, that's very true. That's not a great reason. Have you tried talking to her about that? And I'm just asking if you've talked to her about it. For what it's worth, it sounds like she doesn't entirely understand the concept of personal boundaries if your no was a reason for her to separate herself from you. So perhaps not the best of friends. But it's also worth noting that part of being an emotionally mature person is being able to have discussions even if they're uncomfortable. That would be my thought on the matter anyway. Ah, yeah, so definitely not a good friend. Never mind that. I would stay away from her. Yeah, that's a good call. That is a very good call. I am sorry you had to call someone like that a friend for a while. Or more specifically, I'm sorry that's how she turned out to be. We'll put it that way. It is most unfortunate. Yeah. You have, for what it's worth, found a community that does not treat you badly. And I think rather than being sad about the fact that you might not have... I built that wrong. That you might not have friends in real life for the moment, you do have people that are happy to have you around. So you are not alone, or more specifically, you don't have to be lonely even if you are alone. Let's put it that way. It's always nice to have you here. 3, 2, 1, 1. Is that the right spot? And you know, I myself am kind of a lonely fellow who doesn't have people around too often, so you're more than welcome. I can relate to you very well. Yeah, sad, lonely peeps. But I'm the one on stream, so you get to come laugh at me. You get to come watch me be the silly boy. Make me sing, do scary things. Oh, what the heck is this? Gimme. Who just wooed me? How dare you? I'm thinking I might make the songs a little cheaper again. Maybe like 3,000 instead of 5. Yeah, I mean, yes, you are right about that. I shiver and quiver at the thought of scary things, Doug. You're not wrong. Oh, great. I gotta shut these off again. No, I need these on. What am I doing? It's not a request. I'm just saying, I felt like 5,000 might have been too high. I don't want you guys to just not be able to do it. I vaguely know Wake Me Up When September Ends. I could probably look up the lyrics to it if you want me to try it. I'm not super familiar with it. If you're okay with me not being perfect, I can try. Not that my singing is ever perfect. Remember, Nat, I vaguely know it is as good an answer as you'll usually get from me because I'm not a big music buff. So don't let that hold you back. Okay. I feel like maybe I should have a secondary tip menu or a menu option on there. Unfortunately, don't know everybody. Backstreet Boys were not back for me. Vaguely know it. I would have to look up the lyrics, but I know the rhythm. This is the tough part, Nat, is I wish I knew more, but I don't. Not good enough. I'm sorry, it's the best answer I can give. You would prefer I lie to you? I don't want to do that. I think I've got the rhythm to, I Want It That Way. If you want me to sing a boy band song. Or I could do O-Town. I think I still have those songs burned in my head. You want it that way? Alright. Give me a sec. I gotta look up the lyrics and I will go back to main menu so this doesn't roll without me. I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boy lyrics. Uh, I'm gonna mute the desktop audio for 1 sec. You'll still be able to hear me. There's just this one part right at the start that I'm not 100% sure of. So I'm gonna listen to that real quick. Just to make sure that I'm not flubbing it. Otherwise it'll throw me off. I think she was maybe asking if you were rich in channel points. Maybe. I'm not sure. I want it that way. So it's exactly the same rhythm. Okay, well, that's interesting. Alright, well, that should be easy enough. Okay. Yeah, I know, I was surprised by that. I thought there would be a little bit more of a change to it. Alright, are you ready? Are you ready, Nat? Alright, here we go. The best I got for you. You are my fire, the one desire. Believe when I say I want it that way, but we are two worlds apart. Can't reach to your heart when you say that I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Am I your fire, your one desire? Yes, I know it's too late, but I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Alright, I'm sorry. That's the best I got. I feel like I should have started that in a different key. I was always in a low register the whole song. You're welcome. Alright. Back to the game. I freaking died because I am freaking unhealthy. I cannot help that, Doug. I'm sorry. Honestly, this one's a little this one is a little bit of a freebie, but I have had ever since I mentioned O-Town the other day, I have had the what is it? The like lyrics, the intermission, the chorus. I've had the chorus stuck in my head So, like, just running through my brain every once in a while is I dream about a girl who's a mix of Destiny's Child, just a little bit of Madonna's wild style, with Janet Jackson's smile. Throwing a body like Jennifer, you got the star of my liquid dreams. It was the stupidest thing. They were just like straight up describing a wet dream, and that was the whole song, was their description of a wet dream. Just awful. Like, how did this slide by? And they let me buy that. I was like 12 years old. I had no idea. I had no idea what it was. I just thought, hey, I should start listening to music. So I went in there and I started listening, and I had no idea what the subtext was. I'm not going to go into that, Doug. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. I wanted to put some railings on this ship. It's a half wooden wall. Where are my railings? Yeah. Well, that was the thing, right? Is as a kid, I had no idea. Not at all. Oh, this only takes wood. That's cool. That's true. That's true. Um, I was listening to an episode of Game Grumps from a while back the other night, and they were talking about how Ross didn't realize what the subtext of I think it was Christina Aguilera's Genie in a Bottle song was. Which I thought was also pretty amusing. Yeah. See, the funny thing is, until they actually mentioned that, I didn't recognize it either. Here we go. Not that. Zetamir. There we go. Oh no, she actually. Yeah, that is not. It was absolutely in a sexual way. At least that's what the lyrics to the song were. How far away from this island am I? Oh, that was why I suddenly got the frozen screen. Gotcha. Maniskin? I have never even heard of that band, but I can imagine they are not the most appropriate. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, as long as he doesn't start asking about it, you're probably good. All right. I have never heard of them before. I'm just going off the titles that you guys are saying. I can understand why probably not the most appropriate. I need a little bit more wood to finish this off, and I want to... Ah, okay, okay. Oh, wow, my. Oh my, indeed. Oh, that's what I did. I didn't shut the engines off. I just put them in reverse. Oh my. Oh my, indeed. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, I somehow think you're misinterpreting that, Doug. I'm just gonna put that out there. Oh boy. I don't think we had to make it dirty-minded. I think it was already there. Oh no, that is 100% dirty. I'm just, yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's say there are no accidents. We're not your parents, Doug. You don't have to justify this to us. It's okay. This is true. This is very true. Did I ever tell you about the time my mom was watching me, or not watching me, but was like in the same room as I was watching Clanad years back? Because there was this time where she honestly wasn't just messing with me. I fully believe this is what she thought. But in Clanad, the school uniforms are kind of cream colored. And so I'm watching, and it's this scene where the two guys are in school just talking to each other. And she looks over at the screen from the other side of the room, and the first thing she says is, "Are they naked?" I'm like, "No, they're not even. That's not even close to their skin tone. It's just a coat. It's a jacket." It was quite the interesting time. The traumatizing La Bumba purple hippo. I don't... Actually, maybe I did. Let me see that thong. That thong, the thong, thong, thong. Here's the thing. You're never alone when you've got a thong in your heart. Oh my. Oh my. All right, we're already landed. I gotta go ashore. Plastic. Do I have more plastic? It's already full. Okay. La Boomba. You know what I watched the other day, unironically, just because I kind of wanted to hear it again, is the Moto Moto song from Madagascar 2. I think it was Madagascar 2. It's like, I like 'em big, I like 'em chunky, I like 'em wide, I like 'em funky. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, you get to decide what he listens to and what he doesn't. If you don't find a problem with it, what are we gonna say? What was I doing? I was gonna cook this, is what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, that's where the rest of my stuff went. And this one... I was wondering why I didn't have any clay in this chest, and it turns out because the clay was supposed to be in the different chest. Okay, gotta put this away. Oh, which song from Dave the Diver did he like? Was it one of the MXM tunes? Yeah, okay, okay. I was so scared when that came on because I didn't know if I was going to get copyright struck. Yeah, thankfully, here's the odd thing. So when she sang that, Twitch didn't allow it to go through, but for whatever reason, it's allowed on YouTube. So it did say that it was copyright, but it did specify that the owner of the content allows it to be used. So I didn't get in trouble for it. There's a surprising number of them like that. I think there's actually 2 or 3 different videos that have that remark on it. Where they're just like, yeah, hey, just so you know, we own this, but you can have it in your video. Yeah. Bit weird, but I mean, I'm not gonna argue. No problem. I appreciate you stopping by, Nat. I know you had a big day, and it's definitely a lot later than I usually am on for you. What, Okay, well, I hope tomorrow is a long day in a good way. I won't keep you. And I hope you have a good night's rest. I will try not to have too much fun without you, and if I do, I'll make sure to clip it so you can see. Alright, let's put this here, and here, and here, and here. Well, I hope at least you saw and understood what I meant by what a weird sound I made yesterday. Because even going back and rewatching it, I was like, what did I just do? Okay, bye-bye. Do have water, have a little bit more soup. And hopefully Grace isn't... Ah! I guess Grace is here. Little butt. I already ate it, Doug. I don't have any more. You can't be mad at me for not having any. I'm sorry. It's not even pineapple. It was shark. It was shark bait. Ooh-ha. I think that was what they called him in Nemo, right? They called Nemo shark bait. Shark bait. Ooh-ha. Alright, let's see. I gotta find my way up. Should make more flippers too. I think I've got the stuff for it. So this is the area we get the zip line from. You stupid bird. That's going to be a problem. I didn't realize there was a bird here. I don't know. I don't really think of eras. Well, then that's all the more reason for me to not tell you. What's the fun if you guys guess accurately? It's more entertaining. Besides, I already told you very clearly what a good reference would be. With okay, what I told you was that I was born, or I lived before, during, and after the internet, and I was a child slightly before it became a thing. Like, I had a childhood before the internet. So if you can pick out when the internet became popularized, you will have a pretty decent idea of how old I am. Within like 5 years. Yeah. This stupid bird. Oh, she is not. Stop that. Stop that. The internet is not all that old. Just so you know, there is literally a ton of people that lived before the internet. This isn't like World War II. It's not like I'm the last living fossil of a dying time. Like, Nat probably lived before the internet. Grim and her husband probably lived before the internet. This is not a weird or rare thing, just so you know. Uh-huh, yeah. Absolutely, I knew the giant bugs and rode the pterodactyls. I don't have enough arrows to kill this bird, but I really want to. It is normal to be as old as me. I am literally average age. There was a time, I will have you know, there was a time I was the youngest person on the planet. It wasn't a long time, but it happened. It's not a record anyone really holds for too long. At the very least, I was tied for being the youngest person on the planet. Now that's a little weird. I mean, yes, the balding is genetic. There's nothing I can do about that. I am absolutely going to shoot this stupid bird down. Oh, he just dropped his rock. Okay. Up there. That's fair. You know, I never saw Rango. I heard it was good, though. It was one that I thought I should look into. I hate this part so much. I will definitely look into it. I don't take orders from you, Miss Bossy Pants. I missed again. I hate this place. I hate this place. I want to go home. This Holiday Inn sucks. Okay. See you in a minute. Up we go. Okay, how about there? I hate this stupid bird. Birds in this game are the most annoying enemies. Wait, hold on. Did I... Where is this stupid bird? I only have 14 arrows. I don't know if I can shoot him down. I don't understand that reference, Doug. I'm sorry. I was focusing on the gameplay for a second. Okay, that looks like it's going in, and then this one should be coming over here. And then that one will hopefully fill that. Okay. I hate this part so much. Like, you have no idea how much I just hate this part of the game. It would be one thing if I could shoot down this stupid bird, but because he's so hard to hit, he just gets free reign to drop things on my head. And because I'm at the side, I can't even shoot him down well. Where are you, you butt? There you are. You're going that way. Alright, well, you dropped your rock off. I guess I gotta wait. And of course it's nighttime too, which makes it infinitely harder to see. Okay. Here's the current plan. Is I need to, before I try and get that running again, find a way down there quickly and easily so I can realign it. Because I am getting fed up of missing my footing. I hate this island so much. Like, just so much. I'm gonna blow the entire episode just trying to figure out this water pump. Okay, up we go. Okay, so we gotta jump down here, and then back around here. Okay. Is it daytime yet? I'm not even gonna lie, this bird is actually making me angry now. It's not like, this isn't fake rage. This bird is actually making me angry. It's not playful frustration. It is annoying the hell out of me. Welcome back. Okay, I gotta go up more. How about there? You have not missed much aside from this bird annoying me to death and wanting to shoot it down, but being unable to. And lots of falling like that. I genuinely hate this place. This is the worst island in the game. Because there are parts I need to get from this stupid pipe minigame. And the ground sucks. The bird sucks. Everything about this part just makes me want to pluck my own eyeballs out. That was probably a weird sigh. Yeah. Probably just a weird sigh. That was an exasperated frustration. See? And of course it's nighttime, so I can't see where I'm going. I hate this place. I hate it so damn much. I hate this place. Gonna beat it with the crutch. Okay. You're not wrong, Doug. You're not wrong. All right. It was a little bit, but I am used to people being mean to me, so it doesn't bother me all that much. All right. Well, hello, Lanny. Nice to see you. How are you? Thank you for joining. Oh, you're fine, Doug. Don't worry. I'm not mad about it. And as I said, it is true. I hate this minigame. Okay, how about there? Is that up and just a little bit over? But thank you for joining, Lanny. How are you doing today? Here we go. This way again. Okay. Okay, finally it's daytime. That helps a little. There we go. My day's going all right, thanks. It would be a lot better if I was done with this puzzle already, but I'm not, so working through it as best I can. How about yours? How do I get back up this way? No, Lanny is a new person. I have not met him before, but it's very nice that he's here. Oh, there we go. Okay, just a little bit more up. How about there? All right. A little bit more that way. This is much easier to do in the day because that way I can actually see my footing. I think I'll actually get the battery charger here, which would be so tremendously helpful. I would even build the helmet. Oh, there we go. Okay. Finally. Oh my goodness, that took forever. I think I've been working on this puzzle for like 10 minutes already. What a pain in the buttocks. And I fell again. I hate this place so much. I like the game. I hate this place. So what brings you in, Lanny? Are you a fan of the game? Were you just looking for someone to hang out with? Thought you'd watch me suffer? You did not tell me about your mama joke dinosaur. Oh, come on. That is so within grabbing range. Ugh. Of course, I'd like to hear it if you have something to tell me, even if it is a yo mama joke. Here we go. Hopefully, this will be the last one to get that stupid thing to the top. And then I'll have to go back to my raft to resupply. Everything about this place is aggravating and setting me on tilt. Oh, did I remember to turn the desktop audio back on? I didn't. There we go. I used to have this dinosaur that made Yo Mama jokes, and it was a teddy, and I loved it so much, and I kept pressing it to get Yo Mama jokes. And my mom got really pissed about the dinosaur insulting her, so she threw it away. That's funny. There we go, zipline park. There is a... I would like to play it on stream at some point, but there is a game called King's Quest 7, and inside of that game there is a very specific character called a Mockingbird. Well, thank you very much for the follow, Brooke. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining. And, hi, Brooke. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? But this bird in Final Fantasy, not Final Fantasy, in King's Quest 7, it was a mockingbird, and that was its entire purpose, is it would sit there and insult you every time you clicked on it. And I loved hearing it, because it must have had 100 different insults. Oh! Well, thank you very much, Guy. I appreciate the raid. Wow. Oh, that was Grim raiding. The Final Fantasy is taking over. Okay, hold on. Ray Not Ramen is raiding. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much. Woo! I'm sorry, I'm still not used to getting raided, so I was taken aback. It took me a second to figure out what was going on. Well, hi, Grim. Thank you for coming in. And Ray, thank you very much for joining. I appreciate the raid, my friend. I'm still not good at this, so I'll borrow the words of other people. How was your stream, and how are you doing? I'm Hero. I tell stupid puns and make people suffer. I have a health condition that makes me cough a lot, and for some reason people like to make me sing. So if you like that kind of insanity, you're more than welcome here. Oh, Stardew Valley, wonderful. How did that go? And thank you for the follows, I appreciate it. Oh yeah, I gotta go get my stuff. Ah! I hate this bird. I hate this bird.
I asked Dr. Henrik about Ma. He looks sick too. Told me to
I am an undisclosed age. So much stuff is going on. What happened? Thank you very much for the follows and things, guys. I appreciate it.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
That's what she said.
Oh my. As soon as Grim came, the chaos has increased tenfold. Well, thank you all very much for joining and hanging out. It is wonderful to have you all here. I hope you enjoy the time. I realize you're probably burned out from watching a stream already and maybe not too interested in hanging out with a random person from the raid, but for while you're here, I appreciate you greatly. Alright, cool.
Lizard.
You have joined in at your beloved beetle button, yes. It is getting used very much. I'm gonna stack some of these in there too. That's very fair, Guy. As I said, I appreciate you being here regardless. It's nice having new friends. Hopefully I get to see you again. Speaking of, how's your day going, Grim? I didn't actually get to say much to you since I was so overwhelmed with people. Well, thank you, Guy. I appreciate that. We are currently playing Raft, as you may have noticed.
Oh, hi there.
I'm doing well, thanks, Grim. And we're currently trying to explore this very frustrating island where a bird is trying to drop crap on my head. Yes, yes. Spank your tortoise. You missed out earlier, Grim. Nat wanted me to sing In Sync? Was it Backstreet Boys or In Sync? I don't remember. Hold on, let me check the song lyrics that were there. By the Backstreet Boys. Yeah, she made me sing I Want It That Way. Also, I decided I am going to lower the cost of it a little bit in channel points, down to 3,000, because I don't want you guys just not pressing it. I don't want to do it too often for the cough, but I don't know. I don't know if it was clipped. But there's always the replay video. You can go check that if you want. I don't know if you saw, I posted a clip today from playing Subnautica Below Zero yesterday. I hope you feel better, guy. Why do I have so many random channel points? I have so many weird sounds. Yeah, I hope you feel better, guy. I already played Subnautica, but I played Subnautica Below Zero yesterday, which is not my favorite, but it is good. And I got surprised by a creature on the floor and made the weirdest sound when I screamed. Accidentally screamed. So I clipped that and I put that in the Discord channel for you. You're more than welcome to go look at that if you want. Nat wanted to hear it, so I made sure I got it for her. Which, by the way, to everyone that's hanging out right now, if you join the raid, if you're interested, I do have a Discord. You can come hang out with us there. I can't deny that, Doug. I do sigh strangely sometimes. But there's a link in the bio if you want to do that. If you want to see any of the old gameplay, I do have all of them uploaded to YouTube. You're more than welcome to go check out what's there. And if you want to see me play certain things, you can have votes on the Discord and things. Okie dokie. See you soon, Grim. I am terrified of horror games, which means I don't want to play them as much as possible. But for some stupid reason, I made agreements with chat that if I reached average viewer thresholds, I would play scary games. And coming up at an average of 10 viewers is the Red Plague mod for Subnautica Below Zero. So, Guy, I don't know if you've seen anything for the Red Plague mod, but it looks amazing. I'm just not looking forward to it. Yeah. Yeah, you know exactly the horror that I'm looking for. Or that I'm unfortunately going to get.
Put together a diving suit using a bike and an old diving helmet. Weights in it to go down, but he put in too much. Now if I leave, then no one will pump air to Detto using the bike.
And that's the average of 10 viewers if we ever get there. I made it high hoping that we never would.
Detto Scientific Journal. Sanjay ran off crying as soon as they dragged me out. Very unprofessional. There's lots of debris underwater.
Yeah, okay, so they on top of that, because I did watch the guy that was developing the game, as he was showing off some of the new features for it, and on top of the gargantuan getting all fucked up, you get to reconstruct it. You have to collect all of its flesh and then reconstruct it. Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to honestly manage that. It's going to be an awful experience. I really want to play it, but I also really don't want to play it at the same time, if that makes sense.
Detto Scientific Journal. There's a stranger in town who pulled off something. Pa keeps going to his
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, guy. I try very hard to be fun and interesting and make this a relaxing place for people to come hang out. I hate this bird. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you'll excuse me, I gotta mute this guy though. Or not mute. Ban the bot. There we go. I dropped the ban hammer upon him. Can I walk on this? I can walk on this. That's helpful. Okay. I need the key for this trailer, I think. I'm pretty sure that's the key here. I hate this bird. Why can I not? This island sucks. I have had to say that like 9 times already. I wish I could, but I am not that sharp a shot with my arrow. And unfortunately, there's so much crap in the way that I can't get a clear shot at it 90% of the time. I can't see where it goes, and I can't see where it's coming from, and things get in the way. So I just get to suffer while it drops things endlessly on my head. I'm trying. There's stuff in the way. There he is. Okay. I should finally be able to see him approaching this time. I said I'm not that sharp a shot with my arrow, Doug. Why are you being mean to me? I'm trying, okay? There's new people. I'm trying to be funny. I'm trying not to be mad at the game. Trying not to die from the bird. I actually have like a crazy grudge against this thing. Because I have a really bad habit of when I play games like this solo, I play it on a 1 life system where if I die, I reset my game. So I have lost an awful lot of runs to this little bastard. Not necessarily here, but on a bunch of different playthroughs. Because there's also these large eagles on the islands. Or hawks or whatever they are. It's okay, Doug. I'm not actually mad. You know what it's like when I'm actually seriously upset, or when I don't want you talking about something. This is not one of those times. This is okay. I wish I had made some healing salve. Got it! Screw you, you stupid bird. I am absolutely going to pick up your corpse and eat it. You deserve this. Yeah, not mad at all, Doug. Don't worry. Remember that time you and Grim were making inappropriate jokes, and that was the time I was like, let's not do this? This isn't that time. We're good. Started playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and now the map is burned into your eyes. That's fair. Although, better to have it burned into your eyes than have it burned into your TV screen. I'm not just going to throw it out because I age up, okay? It's a waste of money. It's stupid. Look. Yeah, they're being mean to me because I have a body pillow that I got when I was 17. I haven't thrown it out. And they won't drop it like I'm some kind of pervert, but I'm not. To be honest, I never even, like, cuddled it or slept with it. It was just a thing that I felt... It was just a thing that I felt was a rite of passage for every weeb. You had to have a body pillow, at least one. but I'm not wasting money and throwing it out. It still comes in handy sometimes. Because of my health, I sleep in a recliner. I don't actually get to use a bed. So that means sometimes my back gets awfully painful from just not being able to move off the recliner. And I use that as a nice positioning wedge to, like, wrap in the right spots to support my back. It's very helpful. I did explain myself. Doug, you're being mean again. I don't know why you guys harp on me so much. It is a helpful thing, okay? Anyway, how's your day going, Grim? I'm assuming you took a shower? You were hanging out? That is all I use it for, Doug. The rest of the time it is crammed into my closet, hung over my former security belt, just so that it doesn't pick up bugs from the ground if there's any that are crawling around. Well, that's nice.
No!
Oh! Speaking of onions, interestingly, I was watching a video the other day where apparently scientists have created a coating, like a biodegradable coating to protect solar panels based on the skin of a red onion. And apparently it works really well. I know that's a weird piece of trivia, but I think it's cool. I think it's super interesting. I would if I could, Grim. I would absolutely take some of your warm weather instead. We're coming up on fall way too quickly for my tastes, which unfortunately means I'm going to have to deal with putting my scooter away pretty soon. Which I don't want to do because I like to get outside with it. I'm not actually 91. I haven't told them anything. Oh, you're talking about the temperature. Never mind. I thought you were being mean about my age again. I knew that. Sure I did. I am not 86 either. I do this thing where I don't actually tell them how old I am because it's more fun to make people guess. And now they're being mean to me about it. But for what it's worth, I mean, I could be. I did tell you that I was a child before the internet, but I didn't say how far before the internet. Oh, I didn't bring enough water with me. That's okay. I was a child at one point. No shit is an excellent way to put that. Yep, that makes sense. Do I need, like, pedals for this or something? I think I'm missing a piece of it. No shit, Sherlock. Yeah, I get it. I get that. I do. Oh yeah. I did build a luxury yacht. For Raft, I built a very luxurious yacht. Did you guys see that blooper from Parks and Rec where Andy was telling Ron about how he was born? He wanted to share a secret. So he's like, I was born at 18 months. My mother carried me to full time, plus 9 months. I was born with a full head of hair, a full head of teeth. That's what this reminds me of, Doug. That's what I think you're gonna start saying. Where is stuff? Oh, I think I actually need to make a shovel here too. And I need explosive powder, which means... Right, I do need to kill some of those pufferfish too. How many of these do I have? 10 arrows left?
I had to apologize to everyone for the explosion. I don't get it. It was just a test. What an overreaction. They would have taken my tools if Sanjay hadn't helped me put out the fire. Good helper, Sanjay.
Alright, how do I get to the doctor's office too? There's like a doctor's tent I need to get to somewhere over here, I think. Is it this one? It might be like a mayor's tent or something. If I go up here, maybe there's some more blueprints? Oh yeah, so Guy, I don't know if they are your thing, but there are a few friends that come watch, and they like to see me play puzzle games, or like mystery solving games. So if you're interested in The Case of the Golden Idol, I played that. And there's another one that I'm hopefully going to be picking up soon called The Obra Dinn, I think is what it's called. And it's another mystery type game I'm rather looking forward to be honest. Okay, so not here.
They should be forced to share their luxury.
Grim, I see why you hang out with this guy. He's definitely got the same gremlin energy you guys do.
The flooding of Jakarta has led to
I don't know how, but I have somehow become a gremlin magnet, and I'm okay with that.
We just make do, said Pucci Reyes, one of the earlier adopters of these Raft towns, when inquired by one of our reporters about their living conditions.
Alright,
they appear to be growing at a steady rate, raising
this place is so needlessly complicated.
A maritime hazard in the making.
Lamar's legumes, so yummy.
Public address. Despite these concerns, many believe
that's true. That's very true. And what is your important question, Guy?
Recent rumors surrounding the construction of sanctuary towers in the southern hemisphere has only increased tensions. We sought a comment from the local government.
That is a very weird question. I have nothing against tomboys at all. When I was growing up, the tomboy was like the staple for not young adults, like teenagers. The tomboy was the staple for the teenager movie. Where it was like, oh, look at this tough girl, she's such a tomboy, she's not interested in romance, and then by the end of the movie they're in a relationship. I have nothing against tomboys at all. That's built in. I got the same Pavlovian training for tomboys as most others got for weird furries because of Disney movies. They did like to make things very much sexual, or not sexual, but like sexy animal characters in all Disney movies. Yes, Doug is female. She is also a youngling. We try not to spoil her. It's okay. It's okay, Guy. Don't worry. Just remember the golden rule of the internet. It's a place where men are men, women are men, and little girls are FBI agents. You don't need to fear. That's the golden rule of the internet from long, long ago. I still think back and realize how funny it is, how far things have come with the internet. It used to be don't trust or talk to strangers on the internet, and now it's literally that we summon strangers from the internet with our phones and get into their cars. That's also a good policy to follow, yep. That one makes sense too. Where is the last piece of this? It's probably down there, isn't it? I think I have 2 zipline pieces. Mechanical part, zipline. I have 1 zipline part. Alright, we're gonna have to go down here, I think. Oh yeah, because I need to kill a pufferfish anyway. And then I really desperately need... Look at this stupid face. Look at this stupid face. Go away, pufferfish. I don't want to be poisoned. Okay, good. Haha. Explosive goo. I think I need to go dry that out on my raft. In my mind, I just have Beetle saying, "Thank you!"
Thank you!
Just like that, yeah. You are Beetle from Legend of Zelda. That's what you are.
Thank you! Thank you!
Oh boy, I don't know that I have enough air to get down here. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Is there actually air in here? I don't know if there is. There is. Whoo! Okay. We're good. We're good. Raft does turn into Subnautica at this point, yes. Like, look how far down we have to go. This is ridiculous. It is redonkulous. And of course, we have to fight these stupid pufferfish on our way down. Ah. I hope I have enough. I hope I have enough. I hope I have enough. 3, 4. Got him. Uh-oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. I need to go down. I'm dying. Please tell me there's oxygen in here still. Okay, good. Woo. Sorry, Doug. I didn't mean to. Alright, here we go. I found another zipline part. And the infirmary key. Good, good. Metal detector. That's what's going on. No wonder I'm moving slow. I completely forgot about my water. Oh no. Oh no, no. Oh no, no, no. This is very bad. This is very bad. This is very, very bad. Oh no, I'm dead. Ah! Well, fuck my life. I apologize for that. Alright. And since I can't pick stuff up, I gotta remake it. Okay, we're gonna remake stuff and make it better this time. Snorkel gear, here we go. Oxygen bottle, rope, plastic, vine goo times 5. And I'm gonna give up one of those. Okay, you go in there. And then I need flippers too. How do I make flippers? Seaweed, vine goo, rope. I'm gonna need to go cook up some more vine goo real quick. I'm glad you guys are entertaining yourselves, because I am losing my mind over here. Rope and plastic. Take some of this. I really am. I hate the fact that I died. I don't know if I told you, but I think I did. When I play these games on my own, if I'm playing solo and I die, I just delete my save file because I'm so frustrated. It starts from nothing. So to me, dying at that junction is incredibly annoying. Like, really annoying. It makes me hate life and I hate you. No, I don't. I'm just kidding.
Lizard.
Okay, we're gonna eat that. And then I need to make... Oh, right. I gotta get my vine goo. Okay, and I will eat this. I have chicken. I'm gonna eat the chicken. Put these in here. Make the flippers. Good. That'll help a lot. And now I need a new bow. Where's my bow? And here we go. Planks and a bolt. Okay. And then I need more arrows. More plastic. Oh, no, not that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Drop anchor again, please. Thank you. Where are we? What am I doing? I need stones. That's what I need. Okay. There. Finally, we are back on track. I have my new bow. Oh, I need to make a new hook as well. Hook. There we go. I'm gonna put these away. Put nails in there. Rope goes in there. Seaweed goes in here. Maybe I'll take that and put it up there. You guys are having the most interesting conversation while I'm not paying attention. What's it take to make a new bottle? Because I kind of need another one. Plastic and vine goo. Okay, we can do that. This one. It's times like this I'm very glad that I have a good stockpile of stuff. Because annoying as it is to die, it's nice being able to recover. Doug is going full French mode on us. I don't have pineapple, Doug. I don't even have shark. Oh, geez. Guy also can go French. Well, no parlez-vous, Francis? Just remember, if you're being mean to each other, it has to be lighthearted. Bottle, good. And... oh, that one's Hungarian. Okay. Here we go. Alright. Now we are finally back on track. I have water, I have a little bit of food. Let's go finish up down in the depths because I think there was a little bit more that I needed. Battery charger, zipline port. Maybe not. I think I actually got everything I needed from down there and just died on my way back up. Oh, no. I do need to kill another blowfish. That's right. Because I needed to make gunpowder. These things die in the silliest ways. My goodness. Okay. I don't think I can recover my stuff after death, so I'm going to go prep that explosive powder. It will be necessary. It is a very Dave the Diver looking fish, yes. Actually, I find the Dave the Diver looking fish to be very normal, good looking fish, like 90% of the time. Except for that one that I made the thumbnail for the series because, well, I kind of intentionally warped him until he was more or less unrecognizable. I tormented that poor fish for my thumbnail like you wouldn't believe. Oh, Crazy Dave from Plants vs. Zombies. Okay, yeah. I got you, I got you. That one I actually did play, Doug. I understand now. I just gotta wait for this stuff to finish cooking. And And then I should be able to hopefully go be done with this island. I literally spent the entire episode on this island, and that's ridiculous. Just remember to keep the insults within reason. We don't need to be mean. Just remember, people have things going on you're not sure about. Okay, explosive powder is good. And I should be able. Good night, Doug. I'm sorry you had a tough day today. I hope tomorrow is better for you. Guy, that is... I don't want to regulate people. I don't want to be a mediator here. But genuinely, as I was saying, please be careful not to be just assholes to each other. You never know when someone else has had a bad day, and... yeah, it would probably be for the best to stop with the... what I'm thinking you're expecting is light-hearted fun, guy. I know it's kind of hard to tell context in text form, but Doug has had a rough day, and probably for the best to leave it there with the teasing. And for the record, if you had been having a rough day as well, I would also be cautioning her against teasing you so much. I'm not taking sides here. Thank you for understanding. Anyway, we're going to just kind of get this last thing that crashed on the island here. And then I think we might end up calling it a day there. Unfortunately, tensions have started to flare a little bit high, and this is supposed to be a very relaxing place to be. So I think everybody could take a little time to rest, recover, maybe get some food. How do I get up here? I think there's a ladder somewhere.
Lizard.
There we go. Up we go. Pick up the zipline part. Good. We got that. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining. I appreciate you watching. I hope everyone had a good day and has a better night. And I will catch you next time. let's see. Oh, just one sec here. Here we go. Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you for letting me know, Grim. I will use that information carefully. Yeah. All right. Well, I hope everyone has a good night. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.